So, greetings. Hi, it's been a while since we've spoken heels. And it's been a while since you've seen me. And since the last time you saw me, I now have hair, folks. So, I am actually still Chyna Whyne, even though I've evolved now into Isheeba, Ma Isheeba. And that correlates with my beautiful locks and my blossoming of my higher self in these times. So welcome to Walking in Stilettos. Let's talk some heels. Now, women, we know we love heels. I know some of you women right now are cringing at the thought of even wearing a 2 inch or even a 1 inch heel. But we do know that when we put a pair of high heels on, our outfit, our feeling, everything about ourselves, we just step into a higher version, step into this higher consciousness, if you want to say, and just float around feeling so wonderful. Well, at least I know I do. Now, if you're a woman that wants to experience this, then this is the right masterclass for you to be attending. I'll give you all the hot top tips on how to master the art of wearing high heels using the Alexander technique. So a little bit about me, if you don't know where I'm coming from. I'm singer-songwriter, fashion model, always wore heels and had chronic lower back problems as a result. I went on tour with Eric Clapton for 1 year and I had really a terrible time with my lower back, and at the end of that year I actually thought I was looking at surgery, some sort of surgery. And somebody gave me the number of an Alexander teacher called Alice Ulster, who I love dearly up to this very day. And she basically gave me my first Alexander lesson, and it was just life changing. And I started going back and having lessons every week, and she encouraged me to become a teacher. At the time, it was the furthest thing from my mind. I just wanted to get back into my fashion modeling, get back into my music so that I could get on with the show. But the work was so amazing and my back was healing so much that I decided to study the Alexander technique. And it was during that time of studying that I came up with the concept of how to master the art of wearing high heels, because at that time I wanted to be able to get back into my heels. So I wanted to see if the art of balance and heels could work, and I studied this whole concept, and yes, it did. And I started to roll out workshops to women, just to see what the feedback was like, just to see if it worked, and it translated. And so here I am, #1 in the world, teaching women how to master the art of wearing high heels using the Alexander technique. And yes, we are the leading brand walking in stilettos. So welcome, you're definitely in the right place. So let's talk about heels. Now, a lot of women may feel that they're stumbling around in heels, but what kind of heels do you have on? Now, we all know that when we see those delicious shoes in the shop on that on those shelves, and they're just the perfect ones to go with that outfit. We're going out on Friday night, and yes, we found the shoe, and we just run, pick them up, take them to the till, get the credit card out, buy them, and go home and go, yes, I'm all ready to go out now. And then on the day of reckoning, when the party time is there, you've got your outfit on, you put your shoes on, and you just feel like you're never going to make it through the night because you're rocking and swaying all over the place, you don't feel stable. Suddenly you've got cramping in the calves. Oh my dear days, there's pains in the balls of the feet. Oh, and let's not talk about the lower back pain that's kicking in. So we really want to make your night out or your occasion in heels as beautiful and as exquisite as possible. So let's look at the type of heels that we need to, let's look at the do's and don'ts as to what we need to look for when we're choosing heels. Now these are just a few examples that I'm going to give you. Now this is a shoe, this is obviously a very dramatic shoe. This is my kind of stage show shoe. As you can see, it's really quite unusual. But even in its unusualness and the fact that it's actually a killer heel, it's about 6 inches high. when I do the rocking test on the shoe. Now the rocking test is when you take your index finger and you just tap the back of the shoe, and if the shoe rocks from side to side, then you know that is not a good shoe. That actually is hazardous, because every time you take a step in that shoe, you're going to be having to negotiate with the unbalancedness of that shoe, and hence you may fall over, which God forbid, we don't ever want to do that, ladies. So we wanted to conduct the rocking test on the shoe first. Now these are actually really quite solid, so I can have a very good time in these. And I'll probably do a music video in one of these and show you all one of these times. These are just like a classic kind of work shoe, you know, maybe a woman that works within the corporate world, the business world. There we go. These are really solid. See, again, tapping the back. There's no movement from rocking from side to side. You know, perfect. There's a good buy. Let's have a look at these. These are slightly smaller heel. Again, very sort of corporate for maybe a young teen that doesn't really want to go for anything too crazy high. See, stable as you like. No rocking, no rocking. So important to do the rocking test on the shoes, because then you waste money in the end. You buy these shoes and then you wear them once and you realize they're a hazard, and then you'll never wear them again. Let's have a look at these killer boots here. What's going on? Okay, so we've got a little bit of rocking here. Can you see? You see this one? And then this one is solid. So sometimes you might have one foot that's rocking away and one foot that's solid. It's not going to miraculously just get solid overnight, that when we try to convince ourselves that we have to have that shoe. I know that one, ladies. Let's just look at the truth of the situation and say no, even if one foot is rocking, okay? So these would have to definitely go to the stiletto graveyard, to be quite honest with you. Let's have a look. I have a pair of wedges over here. Let's have a look at these wedges. Wedges are equally accountable. We have to make sure that the wedges are stable as well. These are some really beautiful ones. Look, these are so stable, no rocking whatsoever. You know, really wonderful. There you go. So we really want to make sure that our shoes are 100% stable when we're wearing them, so that we can keep upright and our shoes is not the thing that's throwing us off. So in the next video, I'll show you how to do some feet exercises. In fact, get the whole body warmed up for wearing heels. We're going to do some beautiful stretching into the body, lengthening the calves, lengthening the body, so the legs, lengthening the arms. We need to be fit to wear heels, fit, lengthen, lean, and with this beautiful Alexander technique going on inside the system. Lovely. See you soon.